Today we are at the happening place, that's the Cat Sanctuary. Let's have a look to the Cat Sanctuary. Hello ma'am.
Pragati, right?
Yes.
Come inside.
So let's go to the Cat Sanctuary.
Come inside. Not allowed to go out. Not allowed to go out. Don't kiss me.
So this is the Cat Sanctuary all about. And here is 142 cats that has been pampered by the Sonia ma'am. She is the founder of this Cat Sanctuary. And this is the, who is that? The king of the sanctuary. He looks like a king and he is the king. So there are many breeds over here. She take care of them. They are cute. See, lot of cats are there. So guys, please come to this place and celebrate your birthday, celebrate everything with them. Cats are supposed to be loved. All the animals are supposed to be loved, and we have to share this planet with them. That's a introduction. We'll go with the cats because we are very much interested in that.
In the cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll start with like, when did you start with this?
Actually, I can't say when exactly. It just happened on its own. When I came to this house in 2016 December, I came with 22 cats.
Oh.
We are actually not Goans. We are from Uttar Pradesh. We grew up in West Bengal.
Yeah.
And I lived in Nepal for 25 years.
Oh.
In 2015, after the big earthquake, I decided to move. I moved to Goa because I had some people over here, relatives over here. That was in 2015. Then I started feeding the cats in Aldona market because I used to take my daughter to school. Fish market. All markets, people like to dump babies, cats, babies, unwanted animals, they dump them there. So I started feeding the cats and I also started getting them sterilized because I realized sterilization is very important. Now, if I'm feeding 20 cats, if I don't sterilize, in 1 month, it'll be maybe 30 cats. Right?
Yes.
And markets are not good places for cats.
Yes.
They are killed by dogs.
Yes,
killed by traffic.
Yeah.
They eat garbage. All the fish waste and all that is not good for kittens. They die, they get sick. So I started sterilizing the cats and putting them back in the market, continue feeding them because they had safe spaces inside the market. But kittens I used to take home. Oh. That's how it started.
So that's how you like collected this much of the cats?
Yes, exactly. So when I came to this house, I had 22 cats.
And so they were bought from?
Some of them were brought from the market. And then also on the way, because I moved many times before I came to this house, I found this house finally. And so, just keep picking up kittens.
So you get the cats from the roads also, if they are like...
Yes. Now I don't do that. Now other people do that. And I just give them a space, a safe space, because I have a big space. This is a rented house. It's not my own house. The person who owns this house, she's a vet and she's been very supportive. She does not live in Goa. So that's how it started. So we have put up this fencing because we want to keep our cats safe, right, from dogs and neighbors and whatever.
So from the starting only you had an attraction towards the cats?
Not really. When I was a teenager, then I suddenly discovered cats are wonderful companions. I went to my friend's house, I picked up a kitten, brought it home. That was my first cat. So from then on, wherever I've been, wherever I've gone, I have, just wanted to keep cats, but never was not able to because I moved from place to place. When we lived in Nepal for 25 years, we had cats. 5 of those cats I brought with me when I came from Nepal.
So all the way from train or the aircraft?
No, we came by air and road. From Nepal border up to Delhi, we came by road. We hired a big car with a very patient and decent driver who, one of my cats did not settle down. She kept walking. She was walking on his head and all over the place. So he was very nice. Then after that, we flew from Bangalore to here. And we made it with 5 cats. My daughter was only 14 at that time. She's 21 now. So that's how it started really. So right now from 22 cats, we have 142.
2 cats.
I've stopped feeding the cats in Aldona market. My sister and my 2 nieces are doing that job. They feed, they take care of them. Medication has to be done, they do it. Kittens, they pick up again, take them home. And then later on, I take them.
Okay, right? So you get it over here?
Yeah, later.
Later.
Yeah, after so they are vaccinated, I get them here.
Okay.
after 2 vaccinations.
Ah.
I also take cats from other people. Like, see, I'm the only one who has the space, and it is a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
So I can take in cats that really, really need a safe space. Like, for example, there are rescuers in Margao.
Mm-hmm.
There's a man called Siddiqui. There's a lovely lady called Judy Correa. There's a wonderful person in Vasco called Suhail Sayed. So they all live in flats, small spaces. They feed like more than me. Judy and Siddiqui feed 180 cats in Margao market.
Oh,
That's a bit
that's
crazy
great.
because people really dump cats like mad.
Yeah.
And sterilize them. And sometimes there are cats you cannot put back in the market
Mm-hmm.
if the cat has a disability, right? Look at this 3-legged fellow.
Oh,
You can't expect me to put him back in the
you put
market.
them back.
Yeah. So there are 3-legged cats. There are cats with one eye.
One eye.
There are cats that need a safe space,
Mhm.
fencing and all that. You can't put them back in the market, so I bring them. And then these other people, they all live in flats. So how many cats are they going to accommodate?
Oh, yes.
So once they are sterilized, once they are vaccinated, then I
Okay.
ask if I can take them. Last resort is me. This is my first one-eyed cat.
Oh.
He came from WVS Asagaon. It's an NGO, of WVS Asagaon. Very good NGO. So his name is Sir William,
Oh.
and he's my first one-eyed cat.
So you have
So small.
142 names given to the
Yes,
cats?
yes, yes,
And
yes.
you remember all that?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's great.
This is Betsy Pinto.
Oh.
This is
They are like the elements, in chemistry we have the
Yeah.
elements.
yes, Betsy Pinto. That is Tika.
Tika.
Yeah.
We have the cat called Tika.
This is Pharaoh. Aldona market cats.
Oh.
She was a very small, very tiny, sick kitten, but she survived. Her name is Sesame.
Sesame.
Yeah.
And how do you name them? Like, how do you get the names? Like, on what
Depends
basis?
on the character. She was so tiny. You know what Sesame is? Sesame is til.
Til, yeah.
Til ka dana.
Yeah.
She was so small. So I
That's
named
why
her
you
Sesame.
named it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's Sesame. Sometimes I name. This one also is an original market cat.
Mhm.
I thought he was a girl, so I named him Poppy.
Poppy.
Then later I discovered he's a boy, but he was responding to his name, so I didn't change it. So that is Poppy.
Poppy.
This is Ninja. I didn't name him, my nieces named her.
Oh, Ninja.
Ninja. She's very quick. She's very good.
And have you done any like qualification in handling the cats? Like,
No, not really. It's just experience, and I've also done a vet assistant course at WVS. So I can take care of basic medical issues. Anything that is beyond my capability, I take them to a vet.
Oh,
But emergencies and doing small things like putting a catheter, giving them infusion and things like that, cleaning wounds, bandaging wounds, that I can do.
So from the
Injections,
morning,
I do my own vaccinations. Yeah.
in the morning, when your day starts with them, like
My day starts at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
We all get up. My staff comes at 7:30.
So you have the
and
staff of.
We have right now we have 5 staff. They have just left. So what happens 7:30 in the morning when they come, they start removing all the litter trays. These are litter trays,
Okay.
right? So they remove the litter trays, they take it, they clean up and all that, and food is also being cooked in the meantime.
Okay.
At about 11:30, at about 8:30, these cats have their breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yeah. So we feed them in different places.
Okay.
Like some are being fed in the kitchen, some are fed in this room, some are fed in this room. We lay the plates down. Like,
Okay. So they are
some
eating in
that
group?
that room. So like that, first we lay the plates down.
Mm-hmm.
It's very disciplined. You should see. It's very nice. My cats don't fight or anything like that. And then the girls come and they put food and they eat.
So everyone
fish.
has the different plates, or they are sharing?
Everyone has
one plate.
their own plate.
Oh my God! So 142 plates.
Yes, more than that. Yeah.
And
so that is breakfast. Breakfast is fish, fish bars and fish and all that.
So you cook it.
We cook,
not raw one.
No, not raw. It's cooked.
And what about the and nowadays we got that catfish, no? Cat food.
Cat food?
Yeah.
I don't. I used to give dry cat food. I stopped giving it from February on because it's expensive. It causes many health problems like gingivitis and kidney issues. So stopped giving it. For some time, they were like all confused. Where? They love it.
Oh,
But now they're very used to it. We only give them home cooked
home
food.
cooked.
And
Okay.
in the afternoon, some of the cats get this package wala food,
Mm-hmm.
but the wet food, not the dry food. No
Okay.
more dry food. Doesn't enter my house. Only the market cats, which we feed. We feed 35 cats in the market.
Okay.
They get dry food.
So in evening time they have these snacks again?
No, in the evening they have a full meal, and that is chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken, it's already cooked. It has to cool. It's chicken mince, chicken liver and heart, pumpkin,
Mm-hmm.
haldi. It's kept soupy, and we give them that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then that's done.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. 2 big meals a day, and some of the cats get the afternoon
Mm-hmm.
snack. It's actually a snack. It's not a full meal. It's just
Do they have that system called like nowadays in the houses when we have the cats, they go to washroom, they poo over there, and then they come out. So does your cat do like that, or
no,
they
no.
poo it everywhere like?
These are their litter trays.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, these are their litter trays. They have been trained, or
Mm-hmm.
sometimes cats don't even need to be trained.
Train.
They pee and they poo over there.
Uh-huh.
As soon as they pee and poo, someone comes, picks it up, puts it outside.
Okay.
That's why we have a lot of litter trays. If you see, there's a whole stack of litter trays already
Yes,
ready,
yes,
laid
yes.
with newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
So these are where they pee and they poo.
Okay.
And there is outside.
Okay. And do you give them a training? Because now when I entered the gate, nobody was like arrogant or like they were not like that.
See,
They were
they have
very
learned.
kind, cute.
You know why? It is because we have enough space.
Mm-hmm.
Cats need space. All animals need space. If you have a big dog in a flat,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to be happy? Is the dog going to be happy? You have to take it out 2-3 times in the day,
Yes.
give it exercise, walk, and all that. We have a lot of space, right?
Okay.
And each cat has its own space.
Yes.
There's nobody fighting for space,
Space.
right? So they are happy. Space is there,
Mm-hmm.
food is there,
Oh yes.
yeah, and they all look healthy. So
Yes.
anything medical issue crops up, I take care of it,
Mm-hmm.
or I take the cat to the vet. We have many cats over here that have medical issues. Like look at her.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Tulip.
Okay.
She also came to me from Margao. I'll just show you. She has no ears,
Mm-hmm.
right? Why she has no ears is she has cancer on the ears.
Okay.
So it had to be amputated, both the
Mm-hmm.
ears. So we have people like that, and we have to keep an eye because white cats tend to get cancer. It's
Okay.
caused by the sun. So we have to keep an eye on her and see that it does not come back again,
Okay.
right?
So there are how many breeds of cats over here?
There are a few Persians
Mm-hmm.
and a few mixed cats, and most of them are Indians.
Indians.
They are what is called domestic short hair,
Mm-hmm.
DSH, like this one. She may be a mixed breed,
Mm-hmm.
maybe,
Yes.
we don't know. It doesn't matter what breed, if the cat needs rescuing, it's rescued.
Yes. So what point of extent do you think that animals, like only the cats or the all the animals, like the dogs and the cows, other buffaloes, all the animals need to be cared? So on that topic, what do you think? Like,
I think that we Indians need to learn a lot about animal care.
mm-hmm.
We need to learn that animals are equal to us.
Mm-hmm.
We are sharing this planet with them.
Yes,
It is not our planet.
it's not our plan.
Yes, belongs to this cat, it belongs to that cat, it belongs to that dog, it belongs to that ant, it belongs to everybody.
Everybody.
And everyone needs to have their space and their care. Animals, because there are so many stray animals on the streets,
Mm-hmm.
we not only have dogs, we have cows on the streets. You've seen the cows? In
Cows.
such a bad state they are.
Yes, yes.
They're eating garbage.
Garbage.
They're getting,
Nowadays they are
accidents.
getting some pop-up like
Lumpy disease.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a disease, terrible one. Or people don't see when they're driving, and there's so many big animals are being hit by vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
It could be dogs, cats, as well as cattle. We have a problem in India.
Mm-hmm.
We have too many stray animals
Yes.
on the streets. And it's not just the responsibility of rescuers like me to take care of them. I think as human beings who
Yes.
have a brain and who have a heart, it is our everybody's responsibility to take care of them. Don't just put the responsibility on the rescuer.
Yes.
It's everybody. If you put a bowl of water outside your house, That's a big service, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How the surrounding people helps you? Like, are they supportive or they
Mm.
like?
No, when I first came here, I had a lot of intolerance,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of aggression from my neighbors. Number one, because I was an outsider, I am not a Goan. That
Mm-hmm.
is one big factor. Second was they do not understand the concept of rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I do this? What
Okay.
is in this rescue? Why do I have? What am I getting?
Okay.
They don't
Yes.
understand that,
Uh-huh.
right? Unfortunately, this is a small village. Most of my neighbors, they if their dog gets sick, they will just let it be sick.
Yes.
I took care of her dog twice,
Mm-hmm.
rushed it to the vet. In the end, her dog died in my house.
Oh.
She didn't do anything. Nice big fellow he was. My other neighbors, they're okay. They are finally at peace.
Mm-hmm.
They have learned that I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Whatever they may do, I'm not going to run away. I'm
Random.
here, and this
Yes.
is where I live, and this is where Cat Sanctuary Goa is. So they have to tolerate it, but they're okay. They're okay now. It's better now. It's not so
So, do you
much big
write
deal.
something about the cats on the internet or like that?
See, I have a page called Cat Sanctuary Goa on Facebook and
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. On Twitter, it is Cat Shelter Goa. We
Mm-hmm.
also have a YouTube channel which my sister runs, and we are also on Tumblr. That's it. Yeah. So we have a big presence on social media. On Instagram, we have about 4,000 followers, and on Facebook also about 3,000 followers and
Okay.
all that. And that's how we are able to take care of our cats
Yeah.
because we have followers who support us.
So now the person who are working over here under you
Hmm.
to take care of the kids, are they like employed, like, or they came as a self volunteer?
Volunteer?
Yeah,
No, they are all employed.
employed one.
They are employees, they get salaries, they get holidays, they get meals, they get whatever we produce in the garden,
Uh,
we share it with them.
okay.
They live around, they
Mm-hmm.
don't live far.
Okay.
So they have to come 7:30 in the morning, they go in the afternoon, then they come again in the evening.
Evening.
So like that we have
So do
people.
they have the degree or they?
No,
It's like
no, they are workers. They are like, house workers.
housework,
Yeah, I don't have anyone. um
having a professionalism as a
no, no,
degree in
no, no,
kids.
no,
What is it?
no.
And
I
what do
would
you
like
think?
to, I would like to have someone who will help me with
Psychology,
grooming and
grooming.
medication and, take care of the cats and all. But so far, nobody has.
So do
People
you?
have said, I'll come, but nobody's come up to now.
So I want to know about the celebration nowadays because of the Instagram and the all the influencer. Everyone is making a birthday of their kids,
Yeah,
dogs, and pets.
yeah,
So do you make a birthday? So
that is actually we tell people that if you want to commemorate your cat's birthday or your own birthday or your son's birthday and all that,
mhm.
you can sponsor one day's food.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
No.
No, it's my neighbor's idea. She
Mhm.
lives a little further away.
Mhm.
So, and it's a sponsored feeding. It costs us 3,000 rupees per day to feed our cats.
Okay.
So sometimes, suppose, it's your birthday and you
Yes.
want to do something nice,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
You like cats, you want to do something nice. So you sponsor one whole day's
Food.
food for our cats.
Okay.
And then I put it up on social media and everybody wishes you and all. So it's just something nice to do on your birthday for
Okay.
animals.
And what do you think about the nowadays people are making wearing of clothes to the kids? What do you think about it?
Not a good idea.
Not a good
No,
idea,
it
right?
is horrible. Cats don't like it. It is not for the cat. It is for you to get likes.
Yes.
Everyone says, "Oh, so cute, so cute." It is not a good idea. I
It's
do
not.
not like it. I do not condone it.
And what is the point about the like? See, some people don't like cats.
Hmm.
They don't keep a cat because they think that some disease may occur from them.
Hmm.
So on this point, on this aspect, what is your points like? What is
Cats
your
do not
person?
give you disease. Uh, Cats do not have any zoonotic. Zoonotic means communicable between humans
And the
and
and
animals,
yeah,
right? Like COVID, it
COVID.
came from bats.
Yes.
We suspect, right? So there is nothing no disease that a cat can give you.
Okay.
There is only one skin disease that a cat or a cow or a dog can give you, and that is the skin disease called
Skin.
mange. If
Mange.
you are handling the cat too much, you will get it.
Okay.
If you are handling a human who has a skin disease too much, you will also get it.
Get it.
Same
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
In fact, COVID can jump from you to a cat.
Cat.
You can give COVID to a
Go
cat.
with the cat.
Did you know that?
No.
No.
Oh, no,
Right?
no.
That happens. So when I got COVID in 2020, my vet, she said, keep the cats away, they will get COVID. I said, how? How to keep them? But nothing happened. They were there all over me. They sleep with me, so
Yes.
nothing happened. They were okay. To me from Vasco, his family, they had actually chained him like a dog for 3 years
Okay.
because they were trying to keep him safe from the dogs that were coming into their compound and killing the cats. And in the end, they said, we can't do it anymore. Please take him. So I took him. Mannu Dada. He's our biggest.
He's like the king of the your house.
Yes. He's a big. Come.
Oh. Nowadays, like people are keeping the cats or the pets, and only because they have the waste food and that need to be consumed. That's why they are kept. So, at what extent do you think that humans should keep the necessity of the cats with them, like cats or the animals,
Right.
the bonding between them? How much is it is important or a necessary?
See, as I said before, cats are there, dogs are there, cattle is there, every animal is there. You can't ignore it. They're there on the streets, they are there in your housing complex. We are sharing the planet with them.
Yeah.
And I think we should all just make the best of it.
Yes.
Right? If you have food and you can feed a cat, then feed it. If you have leftover vegetable waste, then give it to a cow. And if you want to have that closeness with a certain animal or species that you like, then go ahead and adopt.
Okay.
It's very simple.
And we'd like to know about the tips to how to handle or how to manage a cat. The tips. What are the good tips to keep a cat in your houses? Because some people put a raw fish. They put
Well,
this and that.
where food is concerned, I think raw fish, if it was good, clean fish, then it's good, but at least take out the waste from inside. Raw is best, but with our polluted waters, it's not a good idea. So I do cook the fish. You need to feed your cat proper food. Cats should not be given milk because they are lactose intolerant. They find it difficult to digest grains, so don't give them rice, chapati, bread, roti. Don't give them that. Don't give them human food. Don't fry the fish and give it to them. No need. There's no need. You just boil it with a little haldi and that you give. So if you have an animal, you need to find out what food suits that animal, whether it's a cat or a dog. And then medical needs have to be met. If your cat gets sick, don't wait. Don't post it on Facebook and say, oh, my cat is sick, what to do? Take the cat to a vet, right? Just take it to a vet. Sterilization is very, 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 very important. Right? Why do we have so many animals on the streets? It's because they are owned or they are semi-owned. People are allowing them to have babies. The babies are having babies. The babies are having babies. They have a cat in their compound near their house. They are feeding it. The babies are born. They put the babies in a plastic packet. They go and put it in the market. And we idiots go and pick them up and bring them home. So I think correct food, medical care when it is needed to keep your cat safe. You have a cat, don't let it get killed by dogs. That is a very, very common thing that happens. Traffic accidents. Keep your cat safe. Find ways to keep your cat safe, even if you are in a flat. Love and affection. You can't just leave the cat there. You have to look at this cat. See what she's doing. This is her way of showing affection. She likes to bite fingers. So love and affection is very important. It's very basic, really. It's not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And some more tips about the how to teach the cats. Like we have that, no? Now see that cat is climbed on his
Cats do not learn tricks.
Okay.
You cannot make a cat jump into a ring. Don't try that. Cats are very difficult to teach tricks. All right, they are beyond that. You can teach a dog. Dogs are more obedient, and but I think just let a cat be. If a cat is sleeping, it is so beautiful. Look at that. I think we just need to admire them as they are, not try to mold them into our human fantasies or whatever. What are you trying to do?
So we have the question like, how do you manage with the financial thing?
Um,
Because as you have told that every day that is a 3K
yeah,
been
for
spent on
food.
the
That is only food.
food.
Then we have rents and salaries and medicals
Yes.
and transport, because we don't have a vehicle.
Vehicle.
So transport gets very expensive. I have supporters who have come here, who have seen for themselves, who trust me, and they are the ones who support. I have people who sponsor some of our cats. They also have chosen, this cat I sponsor. He's a sponsored cat. His sponsor lives in Spain, right? So there are Indians, there are foreigners who have said, I want to be the virtual parent of this and this cat, and sponsorship fee is 2,000 rupees per month.
Mama.
As long as the cat is living,
Living.
right? Or if their circumstances, like suppose something happens and they can't sponsor the cat anymore, then of course I will understand. That is there. We have people who send us wet food and dry food through our Amazon wish list. So I don't need to buy that, which is a good thing. When enough doesn't come, then of course I need to buy it. And actually the thing is, our financial support is not enough. I do from one month to another, I carry my rin debt from one month to another. Lucky for me, I have vendors, the chicken vendor, the fish vendor. They are very, very nice people and they wait for their payment. But sometimes we do not get enough donations.
So how do people reach to you for the donation?
Um, if anyone wishes to help, contact me or go to our page on Facebook, go to our Instagram account. Everything is there. If you don't understand, then just give me a call, or WhatsApp is best, because we don't get calls here. It's very difficult. And ask me how you can help, because suppose I have enough food, dry food for the market cats, wet food for the sickly cats, then I don't need more food. Then I will tell you, can you do this? Can you sponsor a cat? Which cat would you like to sponsor? Do you want to sponsor one cat or two cats, or whatever it is, whatever they can do in their own capacity. Yeah. So we have people who send me, there is one very nice fellow who sends me like 350 rupees every month. That is, it's been doing it for 2-3 years now. That's so sweet. And then I have someone else who sends me 10,000 rupees every month. So that is a commitment that they have made. And that helps us to pay our bills. Our bills are mostly food bills, house rent, salaries, and medical bills. We take in a lot of cats with disabilities, so of course we will have medical bills, and more than medical bills, transport is quite a problem.
And what is the future of this whole sanctuary? Like, where you want to see this sanctuary in future? Like, this is the goal, or mean you are bring something like bring something with the sanctuary?
I would love there to be a cat sanctuary like this in South Goa.
South Goa.
Because we have maybe 3 or 4 rescuers in South Goa who struggle a lot. They really struggle. South Goa people are not as aware of sterilization and care of animals as in North Goa, unfortunately. I hope I don't make anyone angry by saying that. Also, so if we find a place like this, an old house and with gardens, and if there are finances, why not? We would like to have a branch. Yeah, this is not an NGO. We are not registered yet. We are in the process of registration. So it'd be nice to have another one in South Goa, so that we can accommodate more cats, because I have to say no sometimes. I do have to say no. I do say no to people who say, oh, I have got 10 cats, 20 cats, take my kittens, take my cats. I just say no. I help them in other ways. I'll help you to sterilize your cats. I'll help you with adoption of your kittens, but I cannot take your cats.
Yes. And
So the future is, if I die, there are people who will take care of this.
okay.
There are.
So you have made the
Yeah.
LIC policy kind of.
I've set, everything is set, and I
Yeah.
think anyone who has animals has to think about the future. Suppose you die tomorrow, who is there to take care of your
Care of it.
animals?
Yeah.
We have had many cases where the person has died and there is nobody to take care of those animals, right? So that you have to secure the future of your animals. So mine is secure. There are plenty of people who will take care of my animals, and it will continue, I think.
Yeah. So in summer it is very much easy and happy for them to roam around. And
Yeah.
what about the rainy season?
Oh, rainy season, they are all inside. They are okay, but for us, it's a huge, it's very labor intensive because there's a lot of potty to clean. Yes. Oh, so much susu, so much kaka, so all these, one after the other, one after the other.
Yes.
As soon as they mess, we are tipping it up, taking it out. It's quite challenging because we need to make a shed where my staff, they clean these potties. It is out in the open.
Okay.
So every year we put up bamboo and plastic and we make a shed. We have a certain amount of money set aside to make that shed, but we don't have that whole amount to make that shed. So we're hoping now, of course it's too late, the monsoon is almost over here. It is a bit of a challenge, but we have survived.
Yeah.
How many? 6, 7, 8? This will be our 8th monsoon over here. So it's okay.
So in future, suppose there is a time where you get a chance to tell the public and make aware of this century. Like people are already aware of this century, but still make a more publicity of it, because people should know how you're pampering them, how you're taking care of it. Would you like to go for that chance? Like,
of course, yes. The more people know, the better.
mm-hmm.
There's a lot of ignorance. People don't know what to feed their cats. They don't know about sterilization. They don't know about. They think, oh, the dogs are killing my cats. You please take my cats. No, you take care of your cats. You make your house secure, right? It's not my responsibility. It's yours. So I would like people to learn more about cats,
Okay.
and if I can do it in my own way, then that would be great. And also, I want people to know that cats make wonderful pets. Cats make wonderful companions. You do not compare dogs and cats.
Okay.
Do not compare dogs and cats, right? Do not compare brother and sister. People do that.
Yes.
Don't compare big brother to small brother. Don't do that. Don't compare. I hate comparison. It's not fair. So cats love in their own way. Dogs love in their own way, and there is no comparison.
Yes. And lastly, if there is a volunteers coming up, they just want to help you. They don't want anything in return, like nothing
Salary
as a
and things.
salary.
They can.
Only for their enjoyment. They are loving cats. They can visit to you.
Yes, they can. Yeah.
Okay.
They can help out.
If means they
They
have
can
the free time and they just want to utilize their free time to be here,
Yeah,
to be around the cats, can they come?
they can. Yes, I
Okay.
encourage them to come.
Okay. Now, so what you will like? What is the last point? Like you and the cats. What is that in one sentence? You and your cats.
Me and my cats, we live together like family,
Yes.
right? This is a cage-free environment for cats. Like, suppose you just imagine that you have 142 relatives, uncles, aunties, cousins. Imagine that.
Yes.
This is how we are living with our cats. They are family. They are allowed to go wherever, right? They are fed properly. Like you will feed your relatives when they come to visit you. We also do the same thing. So they are living with us like our own family.
One question that what is the difference between the human beings and animals? Basic difference. What is that?
The difference is
Basic difference.
Yeah, that's
It's there are lots of basic differences and lots of similarities also. Everyone has a beating heart. Everyone has a brain. Humans have utilized their brains to such an extent where they have learned how to be cruel to animals in the worst possible ways. So animals don't do that. I think there's a lot we can learn from animals. Um, they don't kill for fun. They kill when it is needed, when they need food. They don't use their brains to harm other species, to harm.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, humans are crap. It's not. I don't think we should compare humans. I mean, animals are much
They
more
don't have the
superior.
envious behavior.
Animals are much more superior in that way. Yeah,
Yes.
more evolved than humans, right?
To know about the breeding, like what is your perspective towards the breeding?
Breeding. Well,
Yeah.
in I hate breeders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they are using the body of an animal to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So what I say to breeders is get a job. Don't use an animal, a cat or a dog, keep it pregnant all the time and then sell the babies. Get a job.
Get it.
Do another business. Don't make an animal into a business. And one more thing people need to learn is that in Goa there are no legal breeders of cats.
Mm-hmm.
None at all. In order to be a legal breeder, you need to have a license, a registration from the state AWBI, which is Animal Welfare Body of India. It comes under the Directorate of Animal Husbandry.
Husband.
So that is the only legal registration.
Mm-hmm.
People say, "Oh, I have from KCI." KCI is rubbish. It's a private. KCI is Kennel Club of India.
Mm-hmm.
It's a private organization. It has no standing. You can even buy a KCI registration.
Oh.
You know that? Yeah, you can spend some 2,000 rupees and
Right.
you'll get a certificate, right? So I see that it's all over the world that people fancy these breed animals,
Mm-hmm.
a Persian or a pit bull or a Rottweiler or a
Yes.
Doberman. They spend a lot of money in buying that animal. They
Yes.
don't bother to find out if the breeder that they are buying from, is he a legal breeder?
Oh,
Does
yes.
he have a license? No.
Yes.
So that happens. And then that once you have a breed animal, the temptation is always there ki chalo, let's breed this and make a profit,
Yes.
right? Also, another thing is that every breed comes with its certain needs,
Mhm.
medical needs and other needs,
Yes.
right? Or its physical attributes. For example, Persian cats should not be in Goa.
Mm-hmm.
They are fluffy cats,
Okay.
and our weather is just not suited to them,
Mm-hmm.
right? They should be in Persia, which
Mhm.
is Iran, which is a cold country,
Yes.
right? So it's just a fancy that people have. Or Rottweilers or a German Shepherd. Uh, German Shepherds really come from I don't know which European countries. I
Yes.
forget which one. GSD. So every animal that is not Indian
Mm-hmm.
should not be in India. Very simple, really.
Yes.
We really need to. Our laws need to change where breeders, and outside breeds are concerned. It's the breeding scene scenario in Goa is very bad. There are lots and lots and lots of illegal breeders. Lots.
That needs to be stopped.
Yeah, it needs to stop.
So we are glad to be here with the
Right.
142 cats,
Hmm.
and you being their mama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am the
that's
mama.
true, right?
Yes, that's true.
So you have 142 children.
Yeah,
So we are happy to be here and get the information from
you are maybe their cousin from some pichle janam
Yeah,
ka or
yes,
some kele
yes,
tha
yes.
ki. There must be a connection. That's why you
That's
have come
why
here.
I have come over here. So we are happy to get the information,
Yeah.
and thank you for sharing all your from.
What is your name?
My name is Pragati.
Pragati.
Yes.
Okay. Pragati and Kaushal.
Yes.
Okay.
So thank you
Thank
for
you for
sharing,
coming.
and we hope that you bring the century to the world's biggest century of cats.
Let's see.
Yeah.
No, that I don't want. I just want small sanctuaries in different parts of
Mhm.
Goa. And maybe, if people want to take care of more cats and they find a way to do that, because I find there's lots of dog rescuers, there are lots of cattle rescuers,
Mhm.
very few cat rescuers.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a sad thing. Cats are wonderful creatures.
Okay then.
Let's
Thank
see.
you.